Hello, y'all. So, I would say hello, guys, but I really don't know who I'm about to be talking to in this video. But, as y'all can see, I cut my hair, and I cut my hair on, what is that, June? What is today's date? I cut my hair last Monday. So I think that was June 5th, 4th, maybe something right around there. But today I'm basically gonna just be explaining to y'all why I cut my hair off. Because there could be a multitude of reasons as to why I cut my hair off or why people cut their hair off. So if you still interested in why sis cut her hair off, and I probably will go a little bit into depth about my hair and stuff like that. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. Let's just start with my hair in general. Like I've always had like thick, coarse hair. Even when I was like little, I had thick, coarse hair. So I'm gonna make sure I put pictures in here of like what my hair looked like on the side. But when I was little, I had thick hair, okay? And then my mama was like, you know, I'm tired of dealing with this, so I'm gonna put a perm in your head. And she put a perm in my head. If I can find that picture, I'll put it right here. But that was like the first time I had my hair down at school, and like, yeah, y'all, like that's just what was going on here. So I got my hair done and got it permed, and it looked really nice. I think at the time I was in kindergarten, so yeah, imagine what I have been going through. So from kindergarten all the way up until I was about in high school, I was getting relaxers, and my hair was, I want to say my hair was like down here. So it was down my back. Like I had long hair. It was relaxed hair. So when I got into high school, I transitioned. Y'all, if I can find these pictures, I promise you I will put them up. But I started to transition, and I was doing like little bitty styles like here and there. And y'all, I looked a mess. So if y'all remember me from high school and I was transitioning, I looked a mess. And the only reason why I transitioned was because I got a relaxer, and then I ended up putting a color on it. And once I put the color on it, my hair literally started to shed, and it was just getting brittle, and you could see it. Like, it's so bad because you could see it. So like, yeah, I eventually was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a transition. I'm just gonna transition. So I started to like see like my curl pattern coming in, and you got all these like straight pieces at the same time. And y'all, I enjoyed that phase so much. Like I enjoyed that phase so much because it was so cool to see my real textured hair and then see the straight pieces. But I will tell you, that was the best time I had straightening my hair because it was so easy. Like you tap the roots a couple times, get them curls out, and then the rest was just like it was great. So I ended up transitioning. I think that was like my freshman year of high school, and I just transitioned the whole time through high school. And I promise y'all would really be like, she really didn't even like go through anything drastic. I really didn't, because like my curl pattern just started taking over. Like it just started taking over my whole head to the point where it was like there is no more straight pieces. So I didn't do like a big chop or anything like that, like at all. So now that I was finally all the way natural, it had been like, it's been like 5, 6, whoa, I take that back, it's probably been almost 19 years. I have been natural for like 19 years, because I did all my high school, and then I've been out of high school for almost 5 years. So yeah, it's been about a good 8, 9, 10 years. I actually enjoy my curly hair. I didn't pay that much attention to like the texture or anything until I got into like, I don't even know, I think it was a few years after high school I started to really pay attention to like my curl pattern and stuff, and just realized I had this crazy hair, because like my hair is so like as y'all can see, like my curl pattern is very defined. So when I straighten my hair, like y'all, like it be looking like I went to the Dominicans or something, because that's how good like my hair texture is. And I got like 3 different textures in my hair. Okay, so let's just talk about it. But yeah, so it wasn't extremely difficult to deal with. It was just like it was just more thick, and it was just more hair, because like I said, I barely touched my hair like that, like because it was relaxed, so it was easy to put my hair in a ponytail and go like. But once my hair got all natural, it was like, you can't be doing that. Like, you can't do that, you know. Now I can do like a wash and go and just go. That made it easy. But while I was transitioning, I really wasn't doing all that. I had my hair like in braids and just anything, to be honest with you. But when I first transitioned, I ain't had my hair in nothing. So literally I was doing like twist outs, and that, oh my gosh, it was so tragic. That was a tragic time. Like, that was a really tragic time. But you know, I made the best out of what I could do. And then once I started to really know how to do hair and put some stuff in my hair, I started just putting like braids and stuff in my hair, because it just was easier to manage. And I kid you not, a couple years after high school, if it wasn't like the same year after high school or a year after, y'all, I put my hair away. Like, when I say I did not really touch my hair like that, I put it away. Okay, so it just was a lot for me, I think, sometimes. And I was just like, I don't want to be bothered with it. So I put it away. I put it away in braids. I used to do the thing where I put my hair in a low bun and put some hair around it, put a bun on top. Like, I did all of that. And then I remember I cut my hair for the first time. I cut my hair for the first time, and I cut it in a bob shape. And I think I have a picture right here showing, or a video, but I cut it in a bob and I colored it for the first time after all of this stuff happening. And I liked it. It was cool. It was a little bright, but you know, it's whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, we about to do this. Like, we just about to do this. So I rocked that style for, I want to say, a couple of weeks, until I just like spritzed it out and then just let that junk be. Because if y'all don't know me, I don't like keeping hairstyles in for too long of a time frame. I switch my hair up so much to the point where you would be like, girl, relax, like relax, you know. So I did that or whatever, and then I let my hair grow out, pretty much grow out of the color, grow out of everything. So I put it back in. Like, now I'm really experienced, y'all. Now I'm really experienced. So I was doing sew-ins. I was doing what them things called, the twist. Like, I was doing the twist, passion twist. I had some big jumbo passion twist one time, and that was a lot. Like, I'm little, so a lot of that hair was a lot of that hair. And then I did braids, of course. Like I said, I still managed to put my hair back in ponytails, put the weave around it, put the weave up top. Like, I let my hair be so much to the point where you probably only see my hair out like maybe for like a couple of days, and then after those couple of days were over, I put it in something else, and I just put it in something else. And I think the first time I had literally saw my hair after doing all of that stuff to it, it was in I want to say it was 2018 going into 2019. I looked at my hair and I was amazed. Like, I think I have a video of what I was looking like. My hair was, it was just wild. Okay, she was thick, she was wild, she was just flourishing. That's what she was doing. And it was the longest I had seen my hair in forever. So because I had it up, not touched, put away, and I realized that my hair grows a lot faster when I'm just not, when it's up and away, like in some braids and stuff, it's a wrap. Like, my hair about to grow out super fast. So once I did this, I let my hair I didn't let it stay out like this. I put it in like a long ponytail. So I slicked that jump back, put it in a long ponytail, and I wore that long ponytail for a couple of days. And then I want to say I put my hair back away. Like, I just put it away. So you saw me again with the passion twist, the braids. And by this time I was about to go to cosmetology school. So yeah, I started cosmetology school and I still was doing the same thing, braids, passion twist, up and away, up and away, up and away. And then eventually when I let it out, I said, I'm ready to cut my hair. So I cut my hair at cosmetology school. I went up to a bob shape. It wasn't as short. Well, the first one was short and it was a little tapered in the back. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little tapered in the back, and it was just kind of like the Nicki Minaj thing where you have it short and back, long in the front type thing. I had that one first, and I actually enjoyed that look. And I let my hair do what it do until I got tired of it. And I want to say I got tired of it after a week or two, and I put it back away. Braids, twists, my hair grew back so fast. I end up looking and I was just like, you didn't even cut your hair. So because I wanted it to be even all over, once it grew back out, and it didn't take long for it to grow back out at all, tops at maximum, because I was only in cosmetology school for a year, at max a month, 2 months, 3 months, it was back to its normal, like it just wasn't even on all ends. So what I did was I cut it again before the pandemic. I cut it again at school, and everything was even. So I made sure everything was even all the way around, and I wore that up until, I don't even think I wore it out long, because like I said, y'all, I didn't wear my hairstyles out long. And the thing about when I have my hair straightened, it lasts for maybe a good week, and then it starts to get like really like oily, and just, you need to put this away. So once I did that, like I said, I made sure everything was, you know, well-rounded. And once everything was well-rounded, I wore that for a couple of days, maybe for a week tops. And then I just went back to doing whatever I do best. Ponytails, if I could put it in one. I straightened it sometimes I didn't. Like, I put it away in braids, I put it away in passion twist. Passion twist was like my go-to. And then when the pandemic hit, that's all I was doing. Like, I just had my hair away. Like, I didn't really have it out like that, and it grew back super fast. Like, by the time my birthday hit, my birthday's in November, my hair was already back to its original length and everything. And my hair stops about like right here. My natural hair stops about right here. So it was already back to whatever. It was like, Kayla didn't even cut her hair, because literally she didn't even cut it. Like, where did it go? So I'm used to having like my hair short and everything, or at least shorter than the norm. My hair is pretty long, it grows back pretty fast and everything like that. So this kind of like leads me up into why I cut my hair. As of late, I recently colored my hair, and this is what it looked like. So I recently colored my hair, and I just wanted something different. Like, I have these moments where I just be like, okay, time to switch it up, because like I said, I'm so used to switching my hair up so often and just everything, but never really color. So I just was like, you know what, let me just put a color on my hair. So I went with this color. This color it looks fiery red, but it wasn't really that bright. Like, it was more orange than red, to be honest with you. But that was recent, y'all. Like, that's literally May, if I want to be correct. That was in May. I colored my hair at the beginning of May. So with the color, I had to make sure that my hair was straightened most of the time, because or if it wasn't straightened, then I just needed to make sure that it was brushed back and then put into a little, you know, what is going on here, and put it into a little bun in the back, or a bun at the top. There wasn't really too much more I could do, because I didn't want to put braids in my hair, because I feel like you could see the color, and because I know how to do my own hair, I'm not paying nobody to kind of do my hair, because it don't make no sense when like, this is what I do now, and I went to cosmetology school for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know, I can't put no braids in it, I can't put no twist in it, because you're gonna see the color. And the color was really cute, but it's just, like I said, I only had two options. It was either you straighten your hair every week and a half, or you put it in a bun, and that's it. Because you don't have there's no colored hair that's gonna match your tone, because I made that color on my own. So I was just like, okay. So I wore my hair out, and by out I mean like either straightened or in buns, for a good, because like I did this in June, so I did that till the end of May, up until June. And y'all, let me just prepare myself. So I have been contemplating cutting my hair for some years now. It looks very, like, from the looks of it, it would look like I did it very sporadically, but I really didn't do it sporadically. I have been contemplating cutting my hair almost every year from, I think it was it 2018, maybe 2018, 2019. I have been saying I was going to cut my hair, like, and it's very like random moments where I'm just like, I'm gonna cut this off, like I'm just gonna cut it off. And as of late, it had been more. I end up talking to people and telling them, like, or telling my friends and stuff, like, hey, like, I'm gonna cut it off, like I'm gonna cut her off. And I don't think nobody really believed me. And then, you know, the stigma is like when you're cutting, or a female is cutting her hair off, that means she's going through something. So everybody was just like, are you okay? Are you going through something? And I was just like, no. Like, no, because I have these random moments where I just feel like I want to cut my hair off. I don't have, I never had it to where, well, I would say in the past, when I said I was gonna cut my hair, it usually would be like a bob shape, but I had been contemplating like cutting it short, just to see what it looked like and see what I would look like, and then just kind of, you know, going off that. So like I said, people did ask me like, are you okay? You going through something? You right? You good? And it's just like, yeah, but I just want to cut my hair. Like, I'm tired of it like this. I'm not gonna say I was tired of the color, but the color did start to fade to like an orangey type color. And like I said, I didn't have no other options really to doing anything. Like I said, you could have said I could did braids, I could have, you know, and they could have, like, you know, hit the color in the braids, but it was just like, I'm the one doing my hair, so I'm going to figure out how to make this junk shake. So I just, you know, was just like, I'm gonna cut this off. And by the time I really made a final decision on cutting my hair off and starting over, literally, I was at my friend's house. And the day of, I was looking at my hair, and my hair it just looked like it was in bad condition. It had a lot of heat damage in the front, so like my curls wouldn't really be curly. They were like straight pieces, and they looked dry. My hair looked very dry. My hair looked very brittle. Like, my hair just looked not cute. Okay, it just didn't look cute. So everybody else would have said, yeah, it looks cute, it looks nice. But I think once I put the color on it, I don't know what happened to it, but it did kind of like, it made me upset, because it was just like, yo, this is like, I don't like that. So when I was at my friend's house, I told her, I said, I'm about to cut my hair. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna do it. And the first thing she said was, are you okay? You going through something? You need something? Like, da da da. And I'm like, no, I'm fine, but I think I want to cut my hair. I have been talking about it for the longest now, and I just need to do it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it until I put the scissors to my hair, and I don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? So that same day, I took her with me to the beauty supply store. We got color, and because I was gonna dye my hair and stuff like that once I cut it. So y'all, Kayla here, went home, and I snipped the first little thing in the back. I snipped it off. And once I snipped it off, I literally I didn't cry, but like you kind of tear up. And when I realized that I teared up, I was like, am I crying because, or am I tearing up because I shouldn't have did it, or am I tearing up because I felt something? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I teared up because I felt something. Like it was almost like a release when I cut this off. And I was just like, oh yeah. And once I got myself together, I said, yep, it's a wrap. Cut it off, sis. And I just started going. Like, and I cut off all my color that I had in my hair. So it left me with this. Yeah, it just left me with this. So I cut off all the color out my hair. When I seen what I look like, because y'all know, if y'all don't know, like, let me just fill you in, sis. When you cut your hair off, it could have been curly in its curly state. Mine was definitely in its curly state when I cut it off. But when I cut it off, I looked like a little boy. And it was very like you know how those rock stars just have their hair sticking up? That's exactly how my hair looked. Just sticking up. And then I played with it for a little bit, and I looked at myself. You know, at first your first instinct is gonna be I look like a boy. But I was just like, okay, I can see it. Like I could see it, but maybe I just need some color. So after I did that, cut it off, I went and I bleached my hair. I bleached my hair, and then I put this red raspberry red type color on it. This was just last week, y'all, so bear with me. This was just last week. This is what my haircut looked like with the color in it. The color was fine. My hair was slicked back in here. If it looks like it's shorter than what it is, my hair was slicked back in here, so I just kind of brushed everything back to make it look like finger waves in the front, and then everything else was just kind of slicked back. So this is what my hair looked like. I liked it for the first 3 days. The first 3 days, I was fine with the color. I was fine with the haircut. I've been fine with the haircut ever since. I just started not to like the color on it. So I contemplated back and forth, because I was like, you're gonna do some damage to your hair if you feel like you want to recolor it. But I wanted to go darker, and I have been watching like TWA videos, and just everybody had black hair, and I was like, dang, I'm like standing out. And I was at work, and I just didn't have it out like that, because I was just like, I don't like the color. Like, forget the haircut, I don't like the color. Like, my haircut is fine, the color though is not fine. So I was like, I'm standing out too much. And if anybody knows me, y'all know I don't like bright colors. I do it maybe off of impulse sometimes, but I don't like bright colors, because I really don't like the attention that comes along with it. And I don't like to really stand out that much unless I want to stand out. Like, it needs to be me. So I was good to stand out for the first day, to say, hey, like, I cut my hair off, and that was a good color for I cut my hair off. But initially I said I don't like the color, and I started talking to everybody about the color, and then everybody else loved it. Y'all even loved it on Instagram. But I just could not vibe with the color at all. So I just was like, I'm gonna go back to black. My hair originally is brown. It's like a dark brown, but I want to go jet black. So the day I'm recording this video, I don't know if this is gonna be the same day that y'all see the video, but the day I'm recording this video, I dyed my hair jet black. And let me just tell y'all, I'm more in love with my haircut and my hair now that is black, okay? So yeah, just to kind of wrap everything up, the real reason why I cut my hair off, it had nothing to do with me going through anything, because if we're just being honest, all the times that I did something to my hair, or that I just wanted to switch up my hair, or even the times that I didn't do anything to my hair, I was always going through stuff. Like, I feel like as humans, we always go through something. But I do know that sometimes when people cut their hair off, it means that they're going through a depression, or they're going through this. Like, I was going through a depression with my hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I never cut it off. But if y'all know me, y'all know that I love to change up my style. I love to just kind of change up everything here and there. And so if you see something off an impulse, it doesn't always mean that somebody's going through something, or they're going through a midlife crisis. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the person. Like, you just have to ask. Like, but every time somebody cuts their hair off does not mean that they're going through a midlife crisis. No, I'm not going through a midlife crisis. However, I do feel like cutting my hair off definitely made me, it kind of forces you to be more confident. Not gonna lie, it's definitely forcing me to be more confident. And I'm gonna tell you now, I was confident with my red hair for the first 3 days. Then, like I said, after those 3 days were over with, I didn't like the color no more, so I didn't feel as confident, which made me hate it more. But let me tell you something about this black. Okay, let me tell you something about this black. I'm stepping out. Okay, I'm stepping out, because now I just feel like I feel regular to a certain degree, but then again, it's like, ooh, okay, yeah, I can step out. You know what I'm saying? I can step out, and I like it. So I'm getting off track, but the real reason I cut my hair out was simply because I wanted to. There's no if and buts about it. And it's just something I wanted to do. Like I said, I have been contemplating for years on doing it. Every now and again throughout the years, I had just been like, I'm gonna cut it off. Eventually, I'm gonna cut it off. I just want to see what it looked like. I'm gonna cut it off. Like, so for me to actually be able to do that, like, I literally just had to say, you're about to do this and it's okay. So I said, I'm about to do this and it's okay. It's hair. It will grow back. I have not cried since I cut it off. And if I'm crying, actually, I have not cried since I cut my hair off, to be honest. And I'm talking about crying as far as, like, you know, being upset that I cut it off. I have not cried at all about me cutting this stuff off. If anything, I cried because my goddamn color was effed up and I ain't like it. But I didn't cry because I cut my hair off. It's been so lovely kind of with it short. However, I will say that cutting it off, you would think it would be a little bit more easy, but no, because you have to make sure, or at least for me, I just have to make sure I don't look like a little boy out here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's actually very freeing. I feel very free, and I think that's just what a lot of people feel when they cut their hair off. They just feel free. It's definitely a freeing feeling. I don't know what that was, but it's definitely a freeing feeling. And honestly, I don't have too much more to say about my hair. Like, I feel free that I cut it off. It does give me another boost of little confidence, especially with this black hair. Like, I just like the polished look of black hair. I just feel like it just makes it look so much more polished, and I don't feel like I'm standing out, because like I said, with my red color, it was very cute. I did some videos and stuff so that I would have it for memories, but after the days went on, I did not like it. Like, I was just like, no. Like, we need something that's a little more cool. I'm never the bright type of girl anyways. Y'all can see that from, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all can see that from the clothes that I wear. Like, I'm not a bright human being. Like, I like dark. I'm not gothic or anything, but I just like dark. I don't like to really, you know, I like to pop out when I want to pop out, not pop out because I can't change my hair color. So I just decided to put a different color on it and see how I liked it. And I definitely like the polished look of black. I just think it looks more flattering. It's not out there, and I look good with this black hair, okay? But in the long run, y'all, that's pretty much why I cut my hair off, and that's a little bit of my hair journey from the beginning all the way to now. I did a lot of things with my hair. The only thing I never really did was cut it short. That was the only thing I never did with my hair. So I feel good to say like I did it, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, his hair is going to grow back. But let me tell you something, okay? If you're thinking about cutting your hair off or just want to experience what it is like, do it. If you're going through something, think about it and then see if you still want to cut your hair off. Because I don't want to tell y'all like, oh, you going through something, cut your hair off, because I feel like it is a little bit of self-harm there. But you're not self-harming yourself physically, but you are cutting your hair off just in impulse. Like, don't do that. Like, if you've been thinking about it for a long time and you just want to experience what it is like, do it. But yeah, or if you just want to start your hair journey over or whatever the case is for you, make sure it's positive and it's for you. It's not for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do it. Because one thing I am learning, it's a up and down notation though. Let's not get it twisted here. Like, it's a up and down notation with having short hair. And one of those up and down notations I've been having, because I've only had my hair in this short for maybe a week now, and I feel like sometimes, like, you do have those moments where you're like, oh shoot, I did just cut my hair off. And like I said, for me, I think it was way more of that because my hair was so bright. Okay, so if you don't like bright colors, don't do what I did, because that was very sporadic and it was very different. And even though everybody else liked it, make sure you like it. Okay, make sure you like it. And if you don't like it, change it. Don't worry about what everybody else talking about, because you gotta rock what you're rocking. Okay, so I think I just had those moments because I was so bright and I was just like, yo, I'm looking a mess out here in these streets now. Like, I was looking good first 2 days, 3 days, and then after that I'm like, nah, I'm straight. Like, take me back to my homeland. You do go through the up and down notations, but it shouldn't be nothing where you're like sad, because if you're sad and you're crying because you cut your hair off, at that point you were going through something and you just kind of did it off an impulse. But you really need to make sure that if you're thinking about cutting your hair off, just make sure it's for you and it's not because you're going through something just depressing and you need to cut it off impulsively. Think about it first before you do it, because like I said, you're going to be rocking this style for a good hot minute. Make sure you're cutting your hair for you, because you don't want to regret doing it. And while you are in the process, enjoy the process, especially if you're trying to grow it back out. Like, enjoy the process of it being short. You know what I'm saying? It's very different. It's very just, you know, it's very different. But enjoy the process of it being short, because like I said, once you start to put the wigs on and, you know, do the braids, you might look back and be like, dang, I didn't enjoy my hair short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get to enjoy that process. I never want to sit here and be like, I was so ready for my hair to grow back to the point where I didn't, like, it grows back and I'm like, dang, I didn't even enjoy my short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't embrace her for being short. You know what I'm saying? So just embrace the process. It's not an easy process, but embrace the process, especially when you're used to your hair just being long all the time. Like, I'm used to my hair being long all the time, so it's definitely a process, but I've enjoyed it most of the time. I've been smiling most of the time, especially now because I'm black. Like, can't tell me nothing. Okay, I'm out here. But with that red, I was like, cut it off. So yeah, y'all, that's why I am now jet black, because it just looks more polished. It looks more clean. I just feel more me. I feel way more like myself than with that red. But that was cute for the moment. That was cute to say she ain't got no hair. But after that, no. Now I can confidently say I like my hair the way it is. Black, and it's polished, it's nice, it's not out there, I'm not standing out, nothing like that. So it's definitely a process. However, I think the last thing I want to say about just me having my hair short, the only thing I think that might be like a concern, but I feel like it shouldn't really be a concern, is that everybody not gonna like it. Okay, but like I said, that's why you have to make sure you're doing it for you and not nobody else, because everybody is not gonna like your short hair. Okay, And that's just what it is. I accepted that before I cut my hair off. I said, you know what, Kayla, just remember, girl, that when you go short, nobody is probably gonna want to like be bothered with you, sis, because it looks very impulsive, and it just looks like something wrong with you when you're going through something. Or it just like, I don't like girls with short hair, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it be. Y'all know how it be. But in my defense, I accepted the fact, and I say, you know what, some people ain't gonna like it, and some people probably not gonna want to be bothered with you because you have short hair. But what? Hold on. All I'm gonna say is, for y'all that's like that, if you can't deal with me with this short hair that I got by choice, what makes you think that when it grow back, I'm gonna want to be bothered with you? It's not happening. Like, it's not happening. And that's just facts. That's facts. It's just facts. So y'all have to really embrace it like that. Like, you take it in. Take it in. Most people ain't gonna like it. Most of the dudes not gonna be talking to me if you grow that way, or some people just not gonna want to be bothered with me because I have the short hair. But tell them too. Tell them same ones. Tell them same ones. If you can't deal with me in this process right here, it's not even gonna be a long process, because if y'all know, short hair grows back extremely fast. Extremely fast. So if y'all can't deal with me with how I look right now, y'all not gonna have me when this junk flourishing and grow back, period. And that's just the type of energy that you gotta be on, okay? And you walk around here like, hair, no hair, I'm still out here. Like, I'm still out here, period. And yeah, because that was one of the things that I was like, I had a talk with my mom about, and I talked to my brother about it, and I was just like, hey, like, I don't think a lot of people might not want to be bothered with me because now I have short hair. But I also backed that junk back, and I was like, oh, remember who you are though, because with or without hair, you still that girl. You still that girl. You still that girl, period. So I just had to remind myself, because I went through a sis. But it's a process. Like I said, you do go through the up and down phases of it. But like I said, to end that one off, if they can't handle you with the process that you in right now with short hair, they don't need you when you have long hair. Cut it off, sis. Don't even worry about it. I don't care if it's friends too. Like, they can't deal with you with having short hair because they feel some type of way, and that's not beauty standards, whatever the case is. The door, you know? So on your haircut, like your haircut, love you, because I will say with short hair, it does force you to be able to accept other things about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or gain a little boost of confidence, because honestly, I'm not gonna say I feel more feminine without my hair, but I do have a little bit more. I feel like the femininity is definitely still there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't went nowhere. Like, it didn't go nowhere. I just have more exposure to my face. You can see my eyes more, you can see my neck more, you can see my shoulders more. And if anybody knows me, I have a burn. So like, but I've been rocking this burn since I was little. It ain't going nowhere. Plus the shoulder too, you know what I'm saying? So everything is pretty much exposed on me, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes you be more confident and more, you know, out there. Like, it is what it is. And you can always dress it up. Like, I got a necklace on today because I wasn't feeling the hoops today, and I just wasn't feeling no studs today. But I was like, you know, throw in a cute necklace with your black hair, and I'm still rocking it. Y'all see these baby hairs? Like, please, this is still cute with or without hair, okay? And like I said, once the braids and stuff come out, it's a wrap. My hair about to be growing like crazy. So yeah, that was my hair journey story, along with why I initially cut my hair off. And if you missed it, I cut my hair off because I pretty much just wanted to. It's something I have been contemplating for some years, back and forth, and I didn't do it until I put the scissors on it, okay? And we're here now, and it feels amazing. It definitely feels more amazing now because it's black. I feel very much so like myself. It feels good. It feels like it's a new person being born. Yeah, it just feels like a new person is being reborn. I feel like I get to kind of start over a little bit. And yeah, I did have some things that were annoying me prior to me cutting my hair off, but it feels like once that stuff once I cut it off, it was just kind of like, okay, I'm a new woman, and I feel more like a woman. Like I've looked like a child my whole life, so this makes me look more like a grown woman, like I'm stepping into my prime type of thing. So it feels nice. It's different. Of course, everybody has to get used to it, but that's for y'all to get used to it. I'm pretty cool over here. I'm straight chilling over here, and this short hair is doing me just fine. I've not complained about it being short one time. I've just complained about the color. But yeah, I haven't complained about it being short, not one time. So I'm definitely liking it. I'm loving it. I'm getting used to it. And just kind of going out, just kind of, you know, just seeing what's popping, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, eventually my hair will start to grow and flourish, and I thought about keeping updates with what's going on with my hair throughout this journey or process, because I don't see why not, you know what I'm saying? So I will probably be doing the updates every month about how my hair is doing. I don't do a lot to my hair, y'all. I'm not the type to kind of try new products and nothing like that. I kind of keep it simple and just do what I do best. So when y'all get these little update videos, don't expect the most, because it's not gonna be the most. Like it's not gonna be the most. I don't, like I said, I don't do a lot. I just leave my hair alone most of the time, so it does what it do. But y'all will get the updates though, and if I don't do them every month, I'll probably do them every 2 months, just to kind of see what's going on, because I know by the time my birthday get here, I'm gonna be looking like a whole new person. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're seeing this on Instagram though, hello, hi, hello. Make sure y'all keep up with my updates too, because y'all gonna be the ones to probably see this the most. So yeah, with that being said, I will catch y'all in my next video. Peace.